The former Prime Minister and opposition leader Yulia Tymoshenko told the crowds that now is not the time to stop the protests.
If anyone tells you that you have completed your task and go home, don't trust a single word. Until you have completed this to the end, no one has a right to leave.
Robin Forestier-Walker joins us live from Kiev. What else did she have to say, Robin? And did the crowds like what they heard?
I think the crowd in general was very enthusiastic. She received quite a reception when she arrived. There were cries of Yulia, Yulia as she approached the stage. Certainly a changed woman to a certain extent. It's clear that prison has taken its toll on her. She still has that back problem and she was in her wheelchair. But she had a number of things to say that appealed, that resonated with the crowds. In particular, calling, of course, the crowds, those who were really responsible for bringing about these changes, and that Ukraine owed it to them for staying there all this time. And she called for Yanukovych and his gang, as she described it, to face justice. And that is certainly something that went down very well with people here. But I have to say, at the same time, there are some, particularly among the younger generation here, who feel that Yulia Tymoshenko herself has been somewhat tainted by the political system within which she's worked. She's amassed her own great fortune as an energy mogul in the 90s, and she did very well in her political career. And certainly some people feel that perhaps if she makes a comeback into politics, it won't have been the result that they were looking for. A lot of young here that have been on the Maidan want a complete change to the political system. Jane.
All right, she did say to them, don't leave, it's because of you that this change has occurred, and you mustn't leave the square, and you must stay here until you get what it is that you want. What does that suggest about the politics at play at the moment?
Well, I'm afraid it's really tricky hearing you completely there, but I think I got what you were saying, Jane. I mean, what it says about the political situation here is that politics is a dirty word, and that's what Tymoshenko was saying to the crowd. Forgive me as a politician for all the politicians. Let's build a new Ukraine, she said, and she also talked about that need for unity, that the crowd had now to come together, that Ukrainians shouldn't be afraid, because certainly there's a lot of scare talk out there at the moment of Ukraine being split, divided between those who want to take it towards Europe and those who are fearful about losing that close tie relationship with Russia at the same time.